Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unpack the financial secrets of the corporate world and give you the real story behind the filings. Today we are diving into GCBDC 4 Incorporated's latest report, and let's just say it involves some numbers that tell us about their performance in the last quarter, potentially hinting at some interesting moves ahead. So what is Golub Capital BDC 4 Incorporated, or GCBDC 4 for short? It is a company that operates in a specific financial sector, essentially helping other businesses grow by providing them with money. Think of them as a financial partner for companies that need capital, but might not get it through traditional bank loans. They primarily invest in debt of middle market companies. This particular report is an update on their financial results for the fourth quarter of their fiscal year that ended on the 30th of September 2025. Now, while this filing doesn't get super deep into profit and loss statements or balance sheets like a full 10Q or 10K would, it does highlight the release of their earnings presentation. This means they are sharing their performance metrics with their shareholders and by extension with us. The core of this report revolves around item 2.02, which is all about the results of operations and financial condition. This section tells us that on the 21st of November 2025, the company released their financial picture for the quarter ending the 30th of September 2025. The key piece of information here is the earnings presentation itself. While we don't have the full presentation's numbers directly in this 8K filing, they are referred to and attached as an exhibit. This is where the story really starts to unfold. The exhibit itself, titled Golub Capital Direct BDC 4 Incorporated 4th Quarter 2025 Earnings Presentation, is what contains the juicy details. Since we can't see the presentation directly here, we have to infer based on the wording of the 8. K reports like this are crucial because they are the official way companies communicate important business and financial updates to the public and regulators. This filing is with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, often called the SEC. They are the government agency that oversees the stock market, ensuring that companies are transparent and fair to investors. This Form 8K is a current report which companies file to announce major events that shareholders should know about. The company is filing this report because it is required to by law, specifically under the Securities Exchange Act of 1934. This act is a fundamental piece of legislation that governs how securities are traded in the second markets in the United States. Essentially, it mandates that public companies disclose important information to the public. The date of the report is the 21st of November 2025. This is the date the filing was submitted. The earliest event reported is also the 21st of November 2025, which points directly to the release of their earnings for the quarter. Now let's think about what this actually means for GCBDC 4 Incorporated. When a BDC or a business development company releases its earnings presentation, it usually means they are sharing key performance indicators. These typically include metrics like total investment income, net realized gains or losses on investments, and importantly, the net asset value, or NAV, per S-share. The NAV per S-share is a crucial number. It represents the value of the company's assets minus its liabilities divided by the number of outstanding shares. A rising NAV per said share generally indicates the company's investments are performing well and its underlying business is growing in value. Conversely, a falling NAV per signal challenges. We'd also expect to see information about their portfolio, its composition, the types of companies they've invested in, and the performance of those individual investments. Are they leaning more towards fixed income or equity investments? How are the companies they've funded doing, especially in the current economic climate? Are businesses facing higher interest rates or potential downturns impacting their ability to repay debt? This is the kind of context that makes these presentations insightful. Looking at the structure of this filing, we see that they are reporting their financial condition and operations primarily through the attached exhibit, the earnings presentation. This suggests the company wants to convey confidence and clarity about its performance for the fourth quarter. We can also infer from the lack of other items being discussed in this 8K that there haven't been any other major earth-shattering events like executive departures, bankruptcies, or significant asset sales that would typically warrant an 8K filing. The focus is purely on financial results. In my view, this filing represents a standard informational update for GCBDC 4 Incorporated. It is business as usual in terms of reporting their quarterly performance. The real meat is in that earnings presentation, which we do not have access to here. However, the fact they are presenting earnings signals that they are eager to share their numbers. For investors, this means it is time to look at those key financial metrics. We want to see if their investment income is growing, if their portfolio companies are generating consistent returns, and how their net asset value per S-share is trending. If the NAV per S-share is steadily increasing, it suggests GCBDC 4 Incorporated is successfully navigating the market, and its investment strategy is paying off. On the flip side, if the NAV Purse hair is declining or stagnant. It warrants closer examination of their portfolio and underlying investment performance. So to wrap up this specific filing might seem brief, but its significance lies in its role as a gateway to the company's quarterly performance data. The real analysis will come from dissecting that earnings presentation. For watchful investors understanding trends in investment income and NAV, Purse hair will be paramount. Alright, that is our quick decode of this GCBDC4 incorporated filing. What are your thoughts on the importance of these earnings presentations? Do you think companies should provide more direct financial data in 8K filings? Let us know your take in the comments below. And if you found this breakdown helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more corporate insights. Don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description down below for even more in-depth discussions. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay sharp.